Hello again, my friends. We have made it. We're down the Barras. Oh my god, a wee day out at the Barras would be amazing. Oh my god, wait to see this. Hold on, look at that. Do you see that? I don't want to zoom in. Do you see what's on the ground? There's been an incident. Oh my god. Phone tagger. Right, my friends, we're heading towards the Hoops Bar. There we go, it's a Celtic bar. Don't be angry at me, Rangers fans. Don't be angry at me. Oh, there's a reflection on me. Oh my god, he's so handsome. Why doesn't he show his face? I mean, if I was that handsome, I'd be having my face all the time. I'd be walking about with a mirror. Anyway, my friends, so there we go. We're at the Barrowlands Ballroom, the home, the last resting place of the spirit of Bible John. We were speaking about Bible John last night, weren't we? In last night's video, but we're going to go right through this place. We're going to go right through it like a dose of the salts. So let's see who we meet and what we encounter on a Sunday afternoon down the Barras. There's a Van Winkle. Here is Holy Fook. Oh my god, that's me demonetised now. I've been demonetised for saying Holy Fook. So they do food, obviously. It's kind of like a street food thing, I'm assuming. Trying to hold the camera steady. So there's the Barras, the Barrowland Ballroom. There's the Barras sign, the traditional Barrowland sign, which is a new one that was created in the 80s. The original sign, built in 1934, when the Barrowlands was built. In the 1940s, during World War II, during the war, as a protection for the original sign, not that sign, they removed it because of the potential risk of damage during the war. This one, created in the 1980s, is the biggest sign, I think, in the UK. So yeah, let's go right through and see what's happening in the Barras on a Sunday. Felix, get my Pellegrino, man with Pellegrino. So, it's quite quiet. It's quite quiet. Oh my god, it's amazing. Look at that. Can I film your car? Can I film that? Is that okay? Wow, look at this. Is that a Bentley? Wow. Look at this, you've got quads. Don't want to zoom out, I don't want to touch anything. Some Toby jugs, that's what I look like. Look at that. Look at this. Wow, he's got a pool table. My god, this is amazing in here. Look at that. That's amazing. A pool table and a Bentley. My god, you don't get better than that. Oh, it's actually Ted. There we go. Don't look at my face. Wow. My god, that's amazing. A pool table and a Bentley. That's amazing. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you. There we go. What a way to start. My friends. That's amazing. There's a proper man cave there. So, nice friendly faces. I love it. Thank you very much, my friends. If you watch and it's yourselves that let me film there, thank you so much. Very much appreciate it, and I'm sure all you do as well, my lovely subscribers and friends online. What's in here? Shantiques. I like it. Let's see how it's in here. Lovely trainers. Remember, camera down. Sometimes I have the camera too high. Oh, that's a bit of a strange, precarious position of his hand. You having a good day there, pal? That's nice. Wow, nice. Look at that.
I don't think those wee trousers are only £10.
Fantastic. So, oh sorry my friend. Thank you. So yes, so you can smell the dampness when you get the old books, which is a sign of, I like that. I quite like that smell. If anybody who remembers the Barras, sorry, the Barras. Do you remember the Barras? You're in the Barras, you fool. You remember the Briggett Market? I don't know if you remember that. That was an amazing place for that. I mean, it was proper poverty culture in a way, but you would reuse books, you would reuse old TVs, you'd buy a VHS player or a Betamax player and you wouldn't know what was in it, and you would get like a tape that would be stuck in it and it was somebody's recordings, Noel's house party, various different things, nice guitars, nice cowboy hat. I'd like to wear that since I'm a baldy bam. Oh, there's me if I don't start eating more. Wow, I love it. There's a mirror, keep away from that. Don't want to see my face. Don't want to get you turned on too soon. There's a couple of places in here I want to avoid because there's a few people that don't like being filmed, and that's fair enough to a degree, but I'm not interested in conflict or anything like that. I'm just here to play as yourself. So we're not into conflict or anything like that. But I guarantee you, as your humble narrator and guide, I will take care of you. There'll be no conflicts and there'll be no issues whatsoever. You're with me, and we have, what, nearly 1,600 of us now walking about here at least. So, yeah. Look at that, that's what we need. I'm gonna go to some of the schemes. That's exactly what my body looks like. It is, mate. Like a Spartan, just at a Greg's. So how you all doing in a lovely Sunday? We're sitting at about, I don't know, maybe about 1 o'clock, 1:30, something like that. Our lovely hats. When I go on holiday soon, I'm going to get a nice little hat. So it's a lot quieter than I thought. I mean, we're sitting at 1:30 on a Sunday. You would expect it to be bustling and busy, but nope, it's not, which is a little bit concerning. I suppose it's busier down this neck of the wind, so let's go onwards. I'm going to give you a full tour. I'm not going to keep you too long. We're 6 minutes in, but let me know how long you like videos. I spoke to a friend and he was saying maybe about 15-10 minutes. How long do you like your videos? Do you want longer ones? Do you want shorter ones? That's what she said. So we'll try in there in a moment. What's that, like a little food place or something like that? Cruise, Campo. Yeah, just a little food place. Oh, it looks amazing up there. Let's head along and see what it's like. Sad toilets, I know, keep away from there. Have a little bar. Music, copyrighted music, la la la, keep talking. You get a football on there as well, which is good. So that's interesting. Football games and various things, screens. This is a good little place, I mean, whether it's sunny or cold, because I'm assuming, yep, they've got heat lamps as well. So if it's a winter, you can sit in here, get some food, relax. I didn't even know this existed. As I say, this is what I love about these channels, where you can just head somewhere and find things that you've never found before, because normally I'd just be trying to go from A to B like yourselves. But unlike bees, we have many missions, not just to pollinate. We're here to spread love, create stories and tell stories. So where shall we go now? Shall we head in? Yes, let's head in, and we'll avoid the potential conflicts. Smooth, my friend, smooth. Is there copyrighted music? Need to be aware of that. Let's head up this way. There's a lovely little dog, look at him. Wow, amazing. Let's head back, it's too crowded. Oh, we didn't see me in the mirror there. We didn't see me. Oh my God, it's so busy. This is where everybody is. They're all indoors. Copyrighted music. Try not to allow that. My God, I can't move. My God. Trying to avoid the copyrighted music, my friends, so we've got to move as swiftly as possible so that we don't get hit with that. And there's a cellar to the left up here, which is not a happy chappy when it comes to that kind of thing. There's another little doggy there, beautiful. So we'll head straight forward, straight through, straight up, and let me just sort this out. I've got the Macarena playing in my ears, so you can imagine how my Sunday feels. My God, AirPods work AirPods. There's My Little Pony for all you bronies. Man, try to clothesline me there. Fantastic. Alrighty. Right, have a wee look at that, wee sunshine there. And relax. So it's very, very busy indoors, which is fine, that's the hustle and bustle. But let's head on a smell of incense. Smell like I'm in a student's bedroom. Let's go, out we go. Downwards, my friends, downwards. Another little beautiful dog there. I think I see somebody dancing, which means there is music on. There's certainly music on in my ears. Music to our ears, my friends. So let's head this way and see what is here. As I say, there's a few sellers who don't like attention for whatever reason, and I'll show them respect, but mostly just because I don't want conflict with it. I don't want conflict in this channel. There's an awful lot of things that I see on a daily basis that I could record for clicks, but I just won't do it. I'm not interested in that kind of existence for you. I'm not Charlie Beach, as I say. I'm not here to teach, I'm here to play. I'm here to hopefully, some of you, which I've already said, are happy to just take a different route when you're going to work or coming home, pop in a different place, tell somebody maybe you like them a little bit more, and just hesitate a little bit less. Unless you're drunk, of course, in which case you should probably just take your phone off and stay indoors. So let's have a little wander. Still feeling tired, my friends. Thank you very much. Wow. So, we'll have a little bar in here. That's beautiful, look at that. Frankie Robertson's art. That's Frankie Robertson's art there. Amazing fella. Hope to speak to him again at some point. Thank you very much. Don't want to stay too long, don't want to interrupt people's Sunday. You know, a little bit of filming's okay, but I don't want to interrupt people. So respect all the way. So let's swing our left and see what we've got up here. Oh, and there's somebody with a bigger camera. I've got camera envy. My God, I've got camera envy. Look at my tiny little camera. You've got a big, massive one. Wow. Wow. That camera's bigger than mine's. The size of your camera, mate. Woo! So, it's a cracker. It's a cracker. So in here, what have we got in here? Onwards, my friends, onwards. Anybody need a pram or a wheelchair? For all ages. And another beautiful dog. It's a dog's life. It's a dog's day out. I can smell toast. Either somebody's having breakfast or I'm having a stroke. One of the two. Oh, there's a beautiful big, is that a real pizza place? Wow, look at that. It's amazing. A real pizza place? I didn't even know this place existed. Do you make fresh pizzas from scratch here? Wow, I want to come back and just, is that okay if I film at some point and come back and do a video on yourself, mate? Fantastic. I love it, mate. I'll pop back and see you at some point. Keep up the good work, brother. Thank you. That's amazing. We need to go back and see. That smells amazing in there. Fresh dough, you can see him making it. That's beautiful. There we go, my friends. I didn't know that existed. We've discovered that together. My son, if you're watching, we've discovered this together. Robert, we've discovered this together. All my friends and subscribers, thank you very much for taking me these places. Wow, some coins. May I get some of them? My God, he's sticking the fingers up to me. Put that one there. There you go. Oops. There we go. There you go. Oops. That's me. I'm banned. I've been banned. He's a real bad man. My God. Right, so now we're at the back of the Barras, where you get the different shops. There's a man up on the roof there. We got here. So, there used to be arcades in here as well. So we need to check out the arcades at some point. We'll definitely need to go back and do a pizza thing. We'll order a pizza for that guy. See what it's like. I could have that for my lunch today. We could sit and have lunch together. Copyrighted music, don't want to ruin anything for us. Don't have to mute it or take anything down. But yeah, I know where we'll go. We'll go to this square yard. Look at that, big massive rug. That's a waste. Why is it sitting there? On a magic carpet ride. Me and Princess Jasmine. Aha. Wow, look at this. How you doing, my friend? Look at this. Scottish and studio pottery, I love it. Natural. Oh, thank you. No, thank you. I just love the atmosphere in places like this. And the smell of old antiques and woods. It's just so beautiful. There's some Toby jugs, they always scare me. When I had surgery, when I was coming out of anaesthetic, I started seeing the nurses and the doctors and they were in blue gowns and they looked like that. It was a bit creepy. There's one for the Rangers fans, that'll balance out the video since I started at Celtic. So yes, old symbols like Batman. I need something more, Alfred. I need a symbol. Oh, there's mirrors everywhere. Avoid the mirrors. You want to see how handsome I am? It's a handsome man. Look at that. That's beautiful, that is. Like I'm in Marrakesh. We're in Marrakesh, my friends. I'm going to create another channel very soon. And I'm going to take these not just in Glasgow and outskirts, but we're going to go through Europe. So people who really are into travel and are willing to come with me, I'm going to take these there. And that will happen next year, where we travel further afield to Europe. And it might even have my face on it, because we need that dynamic range of movement. So the cameras will be different. What's in here? What's in here? We've got the square yard. Oh wow. If you hear me sighing, it's because I'm still tired, my friends. I'm doing my best to try and be, oh, there's a mirror. Oh, don't look, don't look, don't look. Oh my God, his body is like Spartan. Oh my God, he's like Russell Crowe, not the new Russell Crowe, the old Russell Crowe. Antiques and Vintage Centre, that's what we want. What are you in there? Look at this. Oh my God, I'm hitting a badging, man. Oh man, I'm hitting a badging. Now we're talking, my friends. Big leather couch. Don't feed the wains. Oh my God, that's a bit creepy. What's happening here? Look at this. Wow. Is this triariums, is that what they're called? Wow, look how old they are. Look at that. I mean, there'll be life in there. And they turn them into a lamp, that's interesting. That's very interesting. They must be expensive, because that's literally years of life on that. That's fantastic. £480 for, as a Godzilla Titan type thing, I take it. Some amazing figurines here. Little Hellboy things. The size of that bell. Oh, made from. Amazing. Wow. Oh, copyrighted music. No, copyright. But yeah, big masks and so on. So if I'm speaking even more nonsense than normal, it's because I'm trying to make sure that Katy Perry or whoever it is it's on doesn't take our video for herself and stop me being able to upload it or having to chop bits out. Look at this. You got your tools in there. Move, there's the bell. Look. A bell that never rang. Fish that never swam. What's the other one? I should know. Been born in Glasgow. What do we have here? That looks like it's carved out of jade. Oh, there we go, look. Sorry, I sent for sale. That's nice, I like that. Big grandfather clock there. Yeah, well, there's mirrors behind me. Yeah, and there's more music. I'm going to have to try and balance the sound. Oh, there's a little room here, but I'll take these. Oh, there's a mirror. Swingery. Nice little lighting here. A little bit of lighting for you there. So here we go. Evil clowns ahead. Look at this. my god, it's so creepy. Freaked out. It's like Silent Hill. I hope the camera's picking up the atmosphere. It's a cool little room, isn't it? What do you think of in here? Do you like this? Is this your kind of thing? He's into this? Do not touch. You're okay. I'm not going to touch it. There's a Amanita muscaria mushroom there. The mushroom the fairy tale mushroom is in Mario, but it's also potentially poisonous, wink wink, and they believe that Santa Claus came from this mushroom because of the red and the white. And the reindeer herders used to watch the reindeers eat this, and they noticed them acting peculiar. So they started eating the mushroom too, but that ended up being causing poisonous for them because it was poisonous. So they started drinking the urine of the reindeer, knowing that the reindeer liver would process out the toxins and they would just remain the good parts. And it's believed that that's where the fictional character of Santa Claus and the reindeer Rudolph flying because of those, potentially. I heard there was a woman laughed and went, talking crap. She's heard about 3 seconds what I said and made a quick assumption, and that's why people become contrived. That's why they wear their badges and patches and stories to tell themselves, and they ignore what they're actually seeing and they judge with filters. Everything's a filter, and it ends up being a very, at best, boring life, and at worst, malevolent life. So, yep, that's what we're out doing, removing my filters. And users help me do that. They give me guidance, and we're all helping each other.